guys, this is Maria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing my pretty extensive non-toxic wooden toys collection. Most of the items will be gender neutral just because I do have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old boy and girl, and all of those items have been in use with us with both kids. Also, the only thing that is not going to be part of this video is my Montessori materials that I do Montessori at home. If you're new to my channel, make sure to check out my playlist on Montessori. I filmed a video where I covered all of the materials from 0 to 3, and I also shared specific videos on sensory materials, math, and all that good stuff. So all that is part of that playlist and will be linked below. My first group is gonna be like 0 to 1 kind of toys, and it's a lot of clutching toys. This one I picked up back from Pottery Barn, but they sell them even on Amazon. It has a little strings here. This part's move and has lots of colors. They would mouth it. I had it with both Justin and Scarlett, and I used to have a basket full of this kind of items that I will show you a little bit more of. I also have this little guy. It also is from Pottery Barn. Actually, I picked it. They had like this little baskets, and they were very inexpensive, and a lot of the times they actually partnered with Plant Toys for their toy selection. So this is also great clutching toy. Another great clutching toy that I had that actually both my children really loved, especially in the car rides, is this one. And it would open up into the mirror in the middle, and then it would come back out. So they like to chew on it. They like to just, play with it in their hands. This is the most used one. I actually don't even know where I picked the one up. Oh, this is from Hubba. Hubba is one of my favorite brands. So it's pretty used, you can see that, but I'm keeping this one. We won't have another kid, not right now, but I am still keeping all of those toys. But this was really great because they honestly really loved it. This is a great clutching toy. That's what it's for clutching. Now, this has been Scarlett's favorite, my older one. She used to bang this tree, mouth those balls. This is from Green Sprouts. It's also a more natural kind of toy manufacturer. So anyways, this is a jute rope, and yeah, baby Justin wasn't so much into it, but she really loved that one. All right, moving on a little bit in age and what they're interested in. This one is from Melissa and Doug, and this was a great toy to just practice hand-eye coordination. You can make different shapes with this guy, but honestly what Scarlett did mostly was just play with it. Justin also played with it a lot. Both my kids like this one. Oh, this is one of the most used toys I've ever owned. This went with us on every single trip we ever took with our kids. It's this apple. I will try to find you guys. I'll try to link some of the items, if not all of them. If they aren't available anymore, I'll find something similar. It just gives you ideas of what the kids are into. And also check all of my activity videos as well. I've been filming them for 4 years. So this is really good for threading. And this, I would say 8 months when my children started really being into this. This apple have seen some good times. Let me move on here to my other threading toy. This one was, let me see if I still have the brand name. It was Hubba, I believe. Let me see. It is from Hubba. Hubba is a German brand. It's really good quality toys. They're non-toxic. So basically what it is, it's actually this is recommended age is 3, but my children really enjoyed it. What I did back then when they were little, see, I put a little bit of the tape on here. I would thread this in here so it wouldn't pull out while they use it, and they would just practice putting it on and threading and making a necklace. Justin wasn't as much into it. Scarlett loved it, loved this thing, and I still think it was a great toy for her to start practicing the beadwork, because as they grow you move on to beadwork. The next one that has been super popular between both of them is also from Hubba, is this garden, and you basically just build up your garden. I would say my son used it more not what it intended for. He would like to pull it out and just play with it, and Scarlett actually made the garden, and she still does, and it still stands in our playroom, and I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old because they still play with it. So that was a great toy. Now there is something I want to share with you. This toy from Grimm's. You've seen this, all YouTube moms probably share it with you, the non-toxic wooden moms, kind of like me. So this were absolutely amazing, but you have to get it at the right time. I got them when Scarlett was about 12 months, and she never touched them. I came up with multiple activities that I could use them for, and they were pretty expensive. Grimm's, this is from Grimm's. They use like super duper stain and stuff like that. Very good quality toys, but they're really pricey. So when I purchased this and she wasn't playing with it, I was a little bit bummed. But my son, I started using it with him when he was like about 5 months. It's the time when they really love to put things in and out. So this got used so much. So if you are watching this video, if you have a younger kid, buy it. You're gonna get very good use of it. And if you plan more than one child, definitely very, very good use. Now, one thing that I purchased and I was very disappointed with my children, I don't know, some other people, are the sets here. Neither of mine ever played with them. And I mean, I feel like it was like 40 bucks for this and something similar for this one. So I don't know, wait out. My kids never played with it. It actually has been put away for quite a while. This is one of my most favorite things. Both my children totally love this. This is from Happy, and it has like everything that your kid might need when they want to practice. They have it has a xylophone, it has a drum, it has the cymbals, it has rattle. It is such a great toy, and it's really easy. There's, I mean, not much to say about it. It's a great musical toy. Both my children spent many minutes at that age playing with that. Another toy, I believe this one was also from Happy, is this bulldog. Push and pull toys are really popular from about 12 months. So we're getting up in the age there. But this specific dog, it wiggles. Everything wiggles on it. We actually a little bit broke it because my kids love it so much. And I actually have multiple other alternatives. Like somebody got us a plastic one. They always fight for this one. So this dog, and I think they have also like maybe a dinosaur or something of this kind in this series. It's great. Nothing beats this. Nothing. I also have a pool elephant from Happy. I mean, this is cool. Pool toy. Kids love pool toys. But the dog, they always fight for. I also have a push toy that I wanted to share with you, and I can't see it. Oh, here it is. Push toys, I mean, also nothing beats this. We actually took this one with us to Russia when Scarlett was 15 months, and we went traveling overseas. She just ran through the aisles on the airplane and played with it. Here's kind of a funky thing that is still in my playroom, even though I introduced it at about 11 months. This is just a set. This is from Haba, and this is a set of all kinds of, they're all a little different. Like this is a magnifying glass, so your 8 months old will not figure it out, but your 3-year-old and 4-year-old will be able to close one eye and use it as a magnifying glass. Then there is this one where you look through it, everything turns green. Then this one has a little rattle in it, which for younger children, they like this. It has this transparent prism that you can look through. So it comes as a set. I'm not sure that I have still all the pieces, but I still have it out because both my children still play with it. It's just like this hodgepodge of cool things. Another very important thing is always a tower. Mine is from Pottery Barn Kids. Not much to say. I love the colors and great toy. Next one on my list. So you've already seen those. It's Russian dolls. Children up until, I would say from about 6 months up until 2 years of age, love those. But we just still sometimes fix it up, like stacking it all inside. There's multiple versions of it. We have a Russian doll because I'm Russian, if you're new to my channel, and we brought it from our trip. Here's 2 toys. Well, actually, it's the same toy. I had it for both for my son and my daughter. It's those trains. If you shop at Pottery Barn Kids, you've seen them. I actually got both of them as a gift. The Scarlett's is just like this, but pink. Never played with them. They're so short. They're really cute as a decor piece, but not for playing. My kids didn't play with it. Now, next one. You've probably seen this one in so many of my videos. It comes with a hammer. Can't locate the hammer right now, but it's just a pounding tower from Melissa and Doug. I just demonstrated you how it works. Justin still loves it. He started using it at about 5 months, and Scarlett started using it. I bought it when she was close to 2, and she loved it, but he's been exposed to it for a long time. So, I mean, it's such a great toy. Great. Now, I also have the pounding bench. And it does look used, so the kids did pound on it. But I would say between Pounding Tower with the balls and this, go for the tower, because that will be such a long-lasting toy. It's still in our playroom, and Justin's gonna be 2.5, not far from now. And moving. All right, so this tower is from Skip Hop, and I've showed this one, and I'm gonna show it again just because I think it's just such a great idea. I don't know if they sell it still. It's called Skip Hop, the brand that made it. Comes with 2 balls, and both Justin and Scarlett love playing with it for whatever reason. I think it also, the reason I bought it, I was going for like an object permanence toy, kind of like Montessori one, but I didn't buy the complete Montessori one because I felt like this was better because you can also stack the blocks. So I really loved it. I'm gonna move on now to one of my favorite brands, is Plant Toys. And the very first thing I want to share with you are these bees. This is the box. I'm going to show you the toy as well. I've bragged about them in so many of my videos. Love them. They're great for several things. First of all, they come with a set of tons, and this is a very important preschool skill. I started introducing those. The bees are small. They are small, like this. But, so with Scarlett, I introduced it too because that's where I got it. Baby Justin, I introduced it shortly after, between like 12 and 15 months. And he was used to use it first for matching. He was really into matching colors at that age. So we didn't use the tons, but we used it for matching the bees. And, you know, I just watched him. I would say 12 to 15 months, he stopped really putting stuff in his mouth as much, so it wasn't as dangerous. So watch your child, always, you know, keep that in mind. But it comes with 6 different colors and bees, and I mean, they're a great toy. He still likes it. We use tons for it. So it develops several skills. You can use it for color matching, you can use it for counting, and you can use it for development on the pinch grip. So it's a very multifunctional toy. My next toy, I don't have the box to show you how it looks, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it justice showing it like this, but it's a puzzle, and it all interlocks and connects, and then you can spin it together. This is also from Plant Toys, and my daughter loved it. Justin doesn't love it so much. I don't know, maybe it's not a boy thing to have butterflies and bees. I don't know. He likes bees and butterflies otherwise, but this toy specifically, he wasn't into so much, but I think it's still a great one to have, just to like for, this is like the beginning of building, and it's a great alternative to some of the plastic toys, like gears or something of that kind. So building blocks, I am really big on it. I love building with my children. I think it's just such a great way to spend time. So this was bought for my daughter. Obviously it's a fairy tale castle, and I actually ended up having 2 packs of it, and this is what it looks like in our playroom. You can build out the castle. You can build so many things with this. I love block play. I think it develops imagination. It develops being able to reproduce the image. So sometimes, like for my daughter, I will make her build exactly what she sees on the picture, and it's being able to reproduce an image is a very important preschool skill as well. So this you can introduce as early as 18 months. There is really no small pieces in this, like very small ones outside of maybe this humans, but you can put them away while you have a little kid, and then they can start learning stacking. As soon as they start learning stacking, this toy is great to have. Alright, so here is like a tool set from Melissa and Doug that was bought for Justin, and he did not care for it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just too many things. I feel like if it was too full with items to do anything. So I mean, it's, you know, it's brand new. I might give it away one day or just donate it to someone. And that's all preference based, you know. At about like 2 years of age, kids have preferences, so he just does not prefer this specific toy. Another thing that both my children always loved are this wooden cooking toys. So I'm gonna give you as an example. This is the cookie set from Melissa and Doug cookie dough. It comes with Velcro. I also had the vegetable set, and I still have another food set, but see, like those, you can snap them up, and it comes inside here. There is a multiple things of them. So both my children like those. I can't say that Scarlett likes them more than Justin. They just play with them differently. She uses it for tea parties with her toy friends, and he just uses them to pull it and put together. Comes with this board, also the mitten, and these 2 items here. And on the screen, I'm gonna also share with you the one that I have with food. I actually used to have a fruit basket, but that one has been used so much. I had to get rid of it. It was just, you know, all paint, all chipped. But this food set pretty much is the same. I would say that my fruit basket kids liked a little bit more for whatever reason, maybe because it was rounder objects, and when they're little they like everything round. But this one as well is played quite frequently with. I also have this one, and this one was not from Melissa and Doug. I actually don't know even the branding. Hold on, here it is. Be Smart. Now, it is also a cookie set, and we actually ended up with 2 cookie sets for the same Christmas because there was not enough communication about what people are getting. But this, we still play with both because these are perfect for her Barbies, for my daughter's Barbies. And I know I'm kind of out of the age range now. And if you have a girl, I mean, boys can play with it too when they feed their superheroes or whoever they're feeding. What's cool about those, they're magnetic, so you can actually make cakes. And I've never shared it with you in any of my videos. I'm not doing very well with making cakes right now, but just to give you an example, you can stack them up like this, and they're perfect for Barbies and dolls. And so we use both sets. We ended up using them. So one thing that I am also not going to spend much time on is puzzles in this video, because honestly, we all have a giant collection of puzzles. We all know them. I probably have about 10 of them, and my kids played with 3 out of them all. But I really like this farm from Melissa and Doug, and the reason I like it is all those locks, and that's why my kids like it as well, because they are all a little different. They come with a set of 4 animals. The animals aren't wooden, but you can stack it with anything you want. You can buy a realistic looking animal set like Target, Michael's, wherever you buy your stuff. And they have multiple locks all around. There's also a puzzle with locks, which both my children really enjoy, but I like this farm. It's played quite a bit with, so I thought I'll share it with you. Alright guys, I'm just relocated myself versus trying to get the toys to where I was sitting. But this was from, I actually bought it at Toys R Us, but I believe it was Imaginarium Discovery set. Comes with 4 cars. Justin loved it ever since he was like 5 months old. I swear, as soon as he was able to hold this and put it down the track, that's all he wanted to do. And he still plays with it. That's why it's still in my playroom. I got it when Scarlett was about 2 years, and she loved it up until 2.5, and then she became super girly out of a sudden and wasn't playing with cars anymore. Now this guy here, I showed, it's Wonderworks Tricks Track, something like that. It's kind of like what I call a younger alternative to a marble maze. Comes with the 4 balls. It's all wood. It's really cool. My kids love it. My only complaint about this toy is that it's not very stable. So it took me a while to figure out how to put it together, where to locate it so it doesn't fall apart. And it still falls apart sometimes. And my Justin, my husband, never puts it together. He's like, you're so good at it, because it's a pain to put together. Now, I just recently shared those toys. Those are rockets. And they are made by, I don't know who, but I'll find it for you online. They're brand new. Baby Justin got them for his 2nd birthday. It's stackable toy on magnets. Stackable toy and magnets are just genius, in my opinion. Set of 2 rockets, we play, we set them off. He really likes those. Another wooden toy that I have here is it from Hoppy or Hubba? From Hubba. It's a magnetic board. You can see those a lot of the times in the waiting rooms and stuff. I used to use it in the kitchen. I'll be honest, I had higher expectations for this. Justin likes it. Scarlett, I could take it or leave it. She doesn't care for this one. So I don't know. Watch your child go somewhere if they like it. It's a good investment to have. I like this specific one because it has round motions and it's a good size. It's not overly big. And it's pretty lightweight too if you want to take it on the road. So this is the truck from Melissa. Melissa and Doug. It is from Melissa and Doug. We love it. I'm not going to spend much time on it because I just recently shared it with Baby Justin's updates. He loves it. You can pull it off. Great for counting, color recognition, and just playing. He really likes it. Another thing I'll briefly mention as well is this table from KidCraft. It's also all wooden toy, so fits into this video. It comes with multitude of things. It comes with pull trucks, trains, helicopter, airplane, I mean anything the little boy might want. And it also has storage underneath it. So this was his big Christmas gift this year, and it had great toy. In the back there you can see a Princess Cinderella castle. That one is from KidCraft as well, and it's also wooden. I wouldn't necessarily put it in like a open-ended toy section just because it is a princess castle, but it's also great. Scarlett loves her wooden. All the furniture is really cute. It's very, very well made. All right, now moving on to older kids and activities that I have. Moving on to wooden activities slash toys for a little older. I would say maybe like 2.5, 2 years of age. So this is from Plan Toys. This is a counting matching toy for learning numbers, or activity for learning numbers. It comes with a set of 10 numbers and 10 cards. This is how I have it presented. I love it. I use it for multiple things, actually, not only as it intended to be used. It's really good quality. I've used it with both of my children. Primary way to use it is just to match up the numbers and being able to count to 10. Next one that I have is from Melissa and Doug, and this is those alphabet letters. This letter is I also use for so many activities. Check out my playlist, especially for preschool activities. But basically, you do the spell words with this one. I love it. Such a great material. One of the best materials I actually have for Melissa and Doug, in my opinion. Okay. This one here is awesome as well. That helps your child to learn the shapes, but also it helps them to understand and locate where to put the items, and they come from easy to difficult, and the most difficult to put in are triangles. I would say good age to start and see your child's progression is about 18 months. We outgrown this by now. I did introduce it to Scarlett at 2.5 because I didn't have it, and at the beginning it was kind of difficult for her. Baby Justin, I started doing it at 18 months, and by now he pretty much has it down. So it's very good developmental activity as well. The next one that I have, it's not developmental, but it's fun, is this magnetic board for Scarlett with princesses. You pretty much just dress up princesses. They actually have single princesses, and they also have like single people. So if you're not into Disney stuff, Disney princesses or wherever it is, or you have a boy and you want to have, they have fireman, they have a lot of things of this similar nature. It's really great because you mix and match. It keeps the kids busy. It's something fun to do. Another set that I have is wood pieces. It's handwriting without tears. Love this. We actually use it for creative things. We use it for making the letters and shapes. So I really like this one. Here's my other set. This one is called 100 Change Collage. It says 36 months plus. The kids have not been loving this one, but I make them do it anyways. I actually like this one, so let me show you real quick. I showed it in one of my videos, but you probably have not seen it. So it's a board that comes with multiple pegs, and these pieces can be put only a certain way, and I use it mainly for being able to reproduce something. So it comes with the cards, and if you want to make a flower. So I use it with my daughter. So I would say like 3.5 is a good age to start doing it, but to be able to reproduce an image, it's important preschool skill as well. Alright guys, I think this completes my non-toxic wood collection from infant up until 3 to 4 years of age. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a like. And also, if you have any questions, mention them below. I'd love to hear from you. And also check out my activities for children playlist and Montessori playlist. Again, a lot of the things that I use in every day, it's not actually even toys, it's more materials, it's books, it's activities. So check it out. There is so much more for you to see there. And subscribe to my channel for more content of this kind, and I will see you very soon.